Mr President, I want to thank my colleague, the Honourable Courtney Houssos, for presenting her motion under Standing Order 52 earlier today, which was successful in ordering documents that are of vital importance for our children and teachers attending schools around New South Wales. It's essential that we will now be receiving the lists requested of hygiene supplies, thermometers and any other supplies relating correspondence is provided. The COVID-19 pandemic demands that we are diligent in protecting our communities. As the government has reopened schools, the most important measure that we have is following vital health advice, which is ensuring that there is enough hand soap, sanitiser, cleaning products and thermometers across our schools. Without adequate supplies, students and teachers cannot follow health instructions, which places both them and our communities at large at significant risk. We need to be able to hold the Minister for Education to account and ensure that schools are getting the supplies that they need when community members have been distressed over the lack of necessities. During the crisis, I've been contacted by concerned community members regarding schools across New South Wales. In one of those schools in Bathurst at Kelso High, I was informed that there was limited hand sanitiser, and with no access to soap or cleaning supplies, teachers had no other choice but to attempt to bring their own supplies. I was informed that teachers were left without adequate hygiene supplies at Georges River College, Peakhurst in the St George area. This made some staff feel extremely vulnerable, and they tried to source their own products, which they did not feel was the correct grade of cleaning products. The Minister for Education had recently assured the public that schools would be completely supplied with adequate hygiene and cleaning products. However, reports from the Illawarra Mercury on May 3 and 6 demonstrated that teachers in the Illawarra do not feel supported by the government, and hygiene resources were shown to be embarrassingly inadequate, with undersized deliveries despite government promises. The Mercury also indicated that teachers had been forced to come together and make their own sanitiser from chemical stores due to the government not fulfilling its promise. This is simply not good enough, Mr President. Teachers are clearly outlining that the supplies they are receiving are not enough, with the Teachers Federation stating that they are receiving many concerned phone calls from teachers that are worried about the level of cleaning and hygiene in their schools. The Buttigieg government was recently forced to admit that 576 of the 1,279 New South Wales schools subject to the school enrolment cap are in fact over capacity. It is extremely concerning that local schools are overcrowded when the government has implemented measures to send children back to school during the pandemic, and that teachers are stating that they do not have the appropriate sanitisation and hygiene products supplied to their schools. We don't want our children, teachers and their families put at risk if social distancing is not possible, particularly when overcrowding is obviously an issue and when schools are lacking the appropriate hygiene products to maintain the safety. We cannot have these types of problems arising in our schools during a pandemic, and the Buttigieg government needs to fulfil its promise for its responsibility to protect our children and teachers. And again, I want to thank my colleague, the Honourable Courtney Houssos, for raising the SO52, and I also want to thank the government for acceding to that request, because I think the information will be very helpful in informing us as to the efficacy of the provision of those products going forward, particularly as children are starting to return to school en masse.
The question is that the House does now adjourn.